Hi guys, welcome to my storytelling channel, and it is Bold TV. That is the channel's name. And good to see you. Oh my god, it's very cold today, so I've decided just to hide inside this very comfortable sofa. And I didn't plan to match my sofa, but this sweater is very comfy, probably the best sweater of all time. Anyways, so I'm cooking. Then I'm like, all right, instead of sitting here doing nothing, let me shoot something so we can chat. Okay. And the book I was planning to do a review on is the title of the book is, oh, actually, they are a little bit similar. Basically, it says the title is What Does Trust Mean to You? Is that the channel of the book? Is it the, pardon me, is it the name of the book? What does trust mean to you? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. That's the title. And the book is actually a bestseller also on Amazon. The books are available in any of the platforms that sells books. However, if you don't like reading, don't worry. This is definitely the channel for you. And this is about the time for you to subscribe. Trust me. Don't end up in a situation where you want to find out about something and then you realize you didn't subscribe, and because you didn't subscribe you don't remember the channel's name, and because you don't remember the channel's name, now you have to type, keep typing on YouTube trying to figure out, like me. What I do is if I come across a channel on YouTube which is different, I subscribe, just in case YouTube will recommend something that they are doing that I would like. So it's always a good idea to subscribe to any channels that you go out there to watch. And sometimes you forget to subscribe and you realize that you've been watching those channels for the longest time. So do subscribe to people's channel, because then you're helping them. Okay. Anyways, with that out of the way, so the reason I wanted to discuss this is I took an Uber today, leaving the office because it was very cold, and I didn't want to deal with any sort of transportation havoc or drama or headache. Actually, headache. So someone was on the phone in the car and they were saying that how they've never been betrayed, and most of the people they come across want the best for them. Nobody has ever betrayed them, ever in their life. And I'm thinking, wow, that's how I used to believe as well. And I also thought that I never have enemies. Why would I have enemies? I'm a good girl. I don't owe anybody. I don't fight nobody. I do my own thing. How should I have an enemy? Of course I don't have enemies, right? And then the other thing I used to believe 100% is the fact that everyone wants the best for me, and I actually believe that. I was like, yeah, they want the best for me. And I'm sure some of the people that went with me to school, from primary, elementary, primary, high school, some of you will know that I've always been on top of my class. Every time I'm number one. So I used to be excited, and because it also became normal, of course I'm gonna be number one on top of my class. And I actually thought that everybody really were very happy for me. They want the best for me, and in fact they are going out of their way to pray for me, to be on top of the class every time. And thank goodness. And also, if you go, part of my stay, I also stayed in Uganda, and in Uganda they have this thing that they say in Uganda: when you do well, there is this saying that people say, webalo kusaba, Thank you for your prayer. I'm number one. Thank you for your prayer. I just succeeded in doing this. Thank you for your prayer. And I don't know if it's because of the Ugandan, some of the saying or the not only the dialect or the proverbs, but the kind of languages that they use every day. It does show as if people want the best for you. And also, actually staying in Uganda, I actually believe that, wow, Mwebalo kusaba bambi, thank you for praying. Eh? Thank you for praying. Katolaba, I'm number one again, So I actually used to think that people actually really prayed for me to do well, which I think to some extent maybe some people do, but as I grow up, I come to realize that that is not the case. Also in the Nubian community, I lived in the Nubian community as well, and there's a lot of different saying, and some of the common way of saying things is especially like when you're greeting the elders, it's like as if you are kissing their hands. That is the normal greeting in the Nubian culture. That is the acceptable way of greeting elders. And of course, kneeling down, that is also another acceptable way of referring to elder. And I have always thought that elders and anybody that is older than me, they wanted the best for me. They actually prayed for me. Until there was a time that this particular family that I lived with, every time I was number one, she wasn't happy. So that kind of confused me a little bit growing up. And at some point, I used to pray not to be number one, and I will still be number one. And I stopped doing my assignments, and I will go to exam. I was still on top of the class. And then I was now trying to find ways on how to not attend classes, but I cannot. At some point, I was a head girl in my school, and if you are a head girl, there's a lot of expectation, and also responsibilities as well. So that kind of were some of the impediments that I couldn't really slack so that I cannot be number one, right? So those are the things that. So when this girl was talking today in the car that, everyone wants the best for her, and nobody has ever betrayed her, and I really hope I really hope that is the case, and I also pray that nobody ever betrays her. But and also in one of the books that I wrote, what does trust mean to you? Like I also mentioned there, and during the research, I also found out that trust means different thing to different people, and sometimes you get betrayed is because the people that you think that you trust don't really trust back. The people that you think wants the best for you don't really want the best. You might want the best for them, but in vice versa, they don't really want the best for you, right? So those are some of the things that I learned the hard way, and I think that she is going to learn the hard way. But I hope in a perfect world, we should be in a world where you just trust everybody. Everyone wants the best for you. You don't have to worry about being betrayed, right? And when you trust somebody, the expectation is that they trust you back. If you tell someone, for example, a secret, the expectation is that they also keep the secret, because that's what secrets are. Unless you are advised, now it's no longer a secret, right? So, and I think I did tell you guys a story in some of my previous videos. I don't know which one. I told you guys about like one of my cousins. Hey, we were really good friends. I really, really loved her. She told me a secret. And I tell you, up to now, I've never told anybody the secret. But then she had the secret from someone in the community. And she swore that I told the secret. And I asked her, who else did you tell? And then she's like, no, I never told anybody except for 2 people. So now I'm thinking, well, if I didn't say anything, guarantee you the other person did, right? So anyways, guys, yeah, so it was a very interesting ride when I was eavesdropping. You shouldn't eavesdrop. When I was eavesdropping while I was in the car. Yeah, right. So yeah, so it was an interesting you know, it's cold. It's cold, but the heater is on, and I don't know, it's taking long, but I know why it got cold. Okay, I'm going a little bit off topic, because I went out to buy some fruits, no matter how cold it is. But yeah, because I needed I don't have fruits, because usually when I wake up in the morning, I'm not really big in breakfast, but I don't know. Usually I like to have smoothie. I guess that is breakfast. So I like orange, pineapples, and so I did buy some passion fruit. So I think I'm just gonna make like some passion fruits in the morning. So anyways, and I left the door open for a few seconds, and the house is still trying to warm up, right? So anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, as I was eavesdropping, I wasn't really eavesdropping, but I was sitting close to her, so of course I'm listening to the conversation. So yeah, so she was saying nobody has ever betrayed her, everyone wants the best for her, and blah blah blah. And I really pray that that is the case, because I used to be like her. That's what I used to think. That's what I thought that the world is. And I used to think that everybody wants the best for you, and yeah, but I had to learn the hard way. But anyways, with more videos in this channel, I will tell you guys what other story that happened as far as betrayal wise. But until then, guys, this is just a short video. I'm cooking and I'm cold, and I'm gonna run, and probably I'm actually making some soup, so I'll probably have that to cool down. I boiled some, I have some leftover pumpkins, so I'm just gonna have it with the soup, I guess. Call it dinner, nothing fancy. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, right? Don't forget to subscribe. Trust me, I have a lot of vlogs coming. Actually, today I promised that, not really promised, I had said to myself that I was gonna do some vlogging, and that is the plan. 2024, I need to be doing some vlogging. I'll be doing storytelling, but still do some vlogging once in a while. But it's cold outside. It's really cold. Anyways, guys, that is it for now, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, take care and have a wonderful weekend.